Hi guys, welcome back to the ab challenge with Hattie's Pilates. I am Hattie and tonight we are on workout number 7. So I hope you've been enjoying these ab workouts. Tonight's workout, I'm going to be using a rubber band. This is light to medium tension. If you have a band, grab it. If you have a fabric band, great. A fabric band might be a little bit more difficult for some of the moves. As always, these workouts can be modified just using your own body weights. I'm just incorporating props to add a little bit more intensity. I'm going to place the band around my wrists. So just a comfortable position. We are going to be in a kneeling plank. If you want to go a little bit heavier, you can lift up to your toes. I'm going to stay on my knees for this one. I'm going to face you to show you. Palms are going to be on your mat. Your right palm is going to step wide, so you have tension with that band. Right palm comes wide. We're going to add push-up, lifting up. Bring the right palm back to center. Left palm steps out. Wide push-up. And we alternate back and forth. We have a 60 seconds burnout here, and then we pulse on each arm. So this is your warm up and getting into firing up your core, shoulders, biceps. Let's get started. Coming down on your knees. Once again, heavier option, you can lift up to your toes. I'll start my timer here. You're going to go right palm out. We go wide push up as low as you can. It does not matter how low you go. I just want you to find tension through your upper body. Think about the connection through your core that we've been working on. Breathing, keeping those ribs nice and tight. Tucking your tailbone here, lower abs engaged. Stepping right palm out. Oh, you'll feel your triceps as well. Breath work. You're going to inhale as you lower the chest. Exhale as you lift. Keep the core nice and tight, coming back through center. No dipping your lower back. No lifting your hips. That takes tension out of your core. 15 seconds. We go tiny push-ups on each side, whatever side you're on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go wide push up, little lower, little lift, bend through the elbows, abs are tight. We go for 8, 7, halfway down, halfway up, 6. In 5, we come back through center. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. We come back through center, other side. Same thing, little push-ups. So your shoulders are squared off a little bit over to the side from your hips. So your oblique should feel this right here. Down and up. Down and up. Last 5. 4. Keep breathing. 3. Last 2. And 1. So good. Great job, you guys. That was our warm-up. Moving on. We take our band. We place it on the arches of your feet. So you have tension through the outside of your legs. Carefully roll onto your back. Legs are going straight up towards the ceiling. Feet together, inner thighs zip together. Hold on to the opposite end of your band with both palms. We're going to add a crunch with a lat pull. I want you to imprint your spine, almost as if you're getting a little hamstring stretch here. Legs are straight up. You're going to tuck your chin. You're going to crunch up. Pull the band to your forehead. Find the connection through your lats, your triceps here. As you pull the elbows down, put all this tension through your midline here. Exhale as you lift. I want you to resist the tension as you come back down. Resisting the tension through the band. We go right back up. Exhale. Inhale, we lower. If you have no band at all, I want you to keep your legs straight up, hands behind your head, and I want you to alternate reaches. You're going to reach right palm through the center of your feet, and then you switch. All right, guys, we go. crunch, and lower, nice and slow on the way down. Think about resisting, guiding your upper body with your core. Put it all through the center of your abs. We lift. Watching my time here. We have 60 seconds. We crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Wide lat pull. Band comes to your forehead. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We have 20 seconds. We have a pulse at the top. You're going to hold the crunch. And when you go a little deeper crunches, if you don't have the band, I want you to place your hands behind your head. Lift head, neck, and shoulders and crunch from your halfway point. All right, guys, if you have the band, keep going with me. Let's go for 5 and 4. We're going to hold it all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. We go little tiny crunches. Get deep. Think about making a capital C with your abs. Find that deep connection. Transverse abdominals, you guys. Burn it out. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We catch our breath in 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Great job. Keeping the band on the arches of your feet. We're going to bring our knees to tabletop position. Exhale. Try to flatten your abs here. Knit the rib cage together. Now I want you to think about your knees being at a perfect 90-degree angle. It's a little bit more tension for your lower abdominals. Reach the legs long up at a diagonal. We add 2 pulses, opening the band. We bend and tuck the tailbone back in. We inhale, reach. Exhale. Open the band, bend, scoop your abs in. If you do not have the band, do the same movement with us. I promise you'll feel the same connection through your internal obliques. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Pulse. And scoop. Woo! Workout 7. I don't know about y'all, but my abs are just about maxed out. Keep going. We have 15 more seconds. Pulse, pulse, and scoop it in. Last 5, 4. We're going to hold the legs out in 3, 2, 1. I want you to dip the right foot down and bring it back to center. Left foot down, back to center. And down. And down. 5 more each side. 5. If your head gets sensitive, rest it on your mat and bring palms by your side. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Rest. Pull it in. That was wild. We keep the band around our arches of our feet for one more move. We move on to bicycle crunches, classic bicycles, lifting up, back to tabletop, back to your starting position. You press the right leg long. So your feet are working in opposition here, using your core to guide you. So one foot is pressing out, the other is pulling, and you want to switch with keeping your feet a little bit wider, because if you keep your feet narrow, you're going to lose the tension of your band. All right, let's get back into your tabletop position. We're going to add a rotation through your spine, through your upper body. So you press the right foot into your band as you pull the left foot into your band. We add a rotation. Right elbow, left knee. Remember, keep your feet wide. I would say about hip width distance apart, so that band stays tight. And when we switch, exhale as you come back to the other side. Take an inhale as you move through center. Let's go 2 more each side. Elbows nice and wide. Last set. We pick up the pace. Let's go. Right, left, right. Gluing your back into your mat. Let's go 30 seconds here. We have a hold on each side. This is workout 7, pushing ourselves. We can do it. We're so strong. You guys should be so proud of yourselves if you've made it this far. Keep moving, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're going to stop whichever side you're on in 5. Last 4, 3. Hold the chest lifted. 2, 1. We hold the twist. Whichever leg is straight, you're going to pulse it down as you pull the knee to your elbow. So it's little pulses separating that band. Try to pull this out of your hip flexor, scooping your abs, putting it into your lower abdominals. We go for 10, 9, 8, and 7. We go right to the other side. 6, last 5, 4, final 3. You got this, guys. 2, 1. We switch, same pulse here. So you're pushing, pulling the band apart, holding that rotation, finding this connection through your internal oblique. Last 7, 6, 5, 4. We rest in 3. Final 2, 1. Catch your breath. Good work, you guys. That is not for the faint heart. All right, let's transition our bands from the arches of our feet up to our thighs, right above your knees. This exercise will work our obliques, our waistline, our external oblique right above our glutes. I'll face this way so you can see the movement. Left arm will be bent at a 90-degree angle. The right knee is going to lift out to the side along with the left elbow. And we pull it back to center together. We exhale, lift. I want you to resist the tension of the band as you lower your knee right back to a hover over the floor. Mind to muscle, cinch through your waistline. Use your oblique to lift the leg. Let's get started, you guys. Left elbow bent to a 90. Right knee is going to float to a hover over your mat. We lift the right knee out to the side, left elbow out to the side. Slowly bring both back to center. We exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Control with your core. So I'm not letting my gut hang here. I'm not arching my back. I'm taking a deep exhale, finding my transverse abdominals. Back is nice and flat. I hope you're still doing this exercise while I'm on my form spiel. Try not to dump your weight in this right palm. Push out of the mat, just how we've been practicing with our planks. I feel my right external oblique right here. I hope you do too. Exhale, lift, resist the tension of the band all the way down. If you don't have the band, this is still burning, you guys. And lower. We lift, slowly lower. Let's go 20 more seconds. Keep it up. We have a hold, we have a pulse. For our hold, we're going to lift elbow and knee out to the side. We go little pulses with each arm, with your arm and your leg, but at separate times. In 5, 4, 3, I'm going to turn back to the side. 2, 1, we lift both. We just pulse the knee up. Cinch through your waistline. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Knee stays high in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. We pulse the elbow up. 10, 9. Oh, now to my left oblique. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We rest. 3, Last 2, 1. That is so crazy. We go other side. So we're standing on our palms and our knees. We're moving right along. This time, right elbow is bent to a 90-degree angle. Left knee floats to a hover over your mat. Try to keep your hips squared towards the mat. It's easy to open your hip out wide, but that's going to put more into your glutes, pushing out of your shoulder sockets. Yeah, so think of the ball and socket. You don't want to push this ball into your socket of that shoulder rotator cuff. Push out. That already engages your core that much deeper. So when you lift, it doesn't matter if you lift it 1 inch. All I care about is if you're feeling it through this external oblique. So I'll face you to get started. So right elbow bends to a 90, left knee floats to a hover. We exhale, lift. Slowly bring both back to center. Lift. Back to center. Exhale. Inhale, coming down. Exhale and inhale. I am absolutely obsessed with this. Float it down. I've always done moves like this for glutes. But I'm telling you, here I go again, the mind-body connection. When you focus on working another muscle or another area of muscle groups, it's like I'm not even thinking about my glute. All right, watching my time, 15 seconds. We have those pulses. And then we move on. We'll get to rest. 5, 4, I'll face you for the pulses. 3, 2, 1. We lift. Arms stay still. We pulse the knee up. Cinch through your waistline for 10. Breathe out. 9, 8, 7, 6. We keep the knee high. 5, 4. We pulse that arm. 3, 2, 1. We pulse. 10, 9, 8. Don't drop that knee. 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Wow. That may be one of my new favorites. I swear, every workout I've done for this series, I'm like, oh, I think that one was my favorite. I'm a dork. Okay, moving on. We get to lie on our back. Keep the band right over your thighs, right above your knees. The higher the band is towards your hips, the lighter the tension. So if this is getting too heavy, just slide it up a little bit higher. All right, carefully come back onto your back. Legs are going to come up towards the ceiling. I want you to separate your legs hip-width distance apart. If you can even bring your legs down to a slight diagonal for more engagement through your lower abdominals. Crunching up, lifting head, neck, and shoulders. Open your legs out to a capital V, reaching in between. Try to get as high as you can, almost as if you're trying to sit all the way up. Lowering back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's get started here, guys. Exhale, crunching up. Opening your legs. Keeping them at a diagonal for more of an advanced option. If it's tight through your hip flexors, go legs straight up. I care more about how deep you're getting through your abs. You can even alternate arm reaches if you want support through head, neck, and shoulders. Keep it through your center core, more so than your obliques. I hope you're moving quickly. Keep going. Make sure your ankle joints are engaged, you guys. This is something I should have mentioned before. You don't want your feet to flail around. You want your ankle joints to be nice and engaged, either pointed or flexed, whichever is more comfortable for you. Let's go 15 seconds. Reaching in between your legs. I'm switching up my arms here because I'm talking and I'm getting distracted. Last 5. We hold 4. We stay all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Reach. We go little crunches. Lift up an inch, even deeper. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That band is nice and tight. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Making our way through this workout. Let's keep our band around your thighs. If it's annoying you, sometimes it rolls, it gets pinchy. Just get rid of it. Moving on to a side crunch oblique move. We're also going to incorporate a little bit of tricep with this movement. I can demo it for you here. I'll start with my right palm onto the mat. My legs are at a 90-degree angle. Knees are at a slight diagonal. They're not directly in front of my hips. Hips are stacked, almost as if I'm about to push up to a side plank. Left palm is behind your head. We start with a little tricep push-up. Elbow bends right in towards your waistline, your right hip bone. You can bring it to a hover over your mat or bring it all the way down, whatever is best for you. As you push up through your right palm, we come into a left side clam. The left knee lifts. We crunch left elbow to left knee. We come right back down to a tricep. So we're going to pick up the pace just a little bit. You'll feel this movement through your left oblique. So cinching the rib cage. I want you to think about pulling your left side of your rib cage into your left hip bone as you lift the left knee. Remember, mind to muscle. Focus on your waistline more so than this glute. Let's get started. Left hand behind your head. Tricep push-up. We lift. Side crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm just bringing my right elbow to a hover so I can focus more on my waistline here. Another option for your leg, you can add a leg extension and bend it right back in. I personally feel it more in my glute that way. So focusing on more so my left oblique. Ooh, my right tricep. Good, guys, 15 seconds. We have a hold. We go tiny crunches. Getting a little deeper in the side crunch. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little crunches, a little deeper. Pull with that left oblique. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. We rest. 4, 3, final 2, 1. Take a little stretch here. Reaching left arm up, overhead. We move on right to the other side. We're in our home stretch, y'all. We'll do this side crunch and then we will finish with a plank. You know, I love to finish with planks. They are full body. This palm now comes onto your mat. You want to turn out with your palm to get deep into the back of your arm. Now, palm is not forward, it's not back. It's directly in line with your shoulder. My right palm comes directly behind my head. I go for a left tricep push-up. Bending, elbow hovers over the mat. Pressing up, I side crunch. Pulling right elbow to right knee. We lift, exhale. Inhale, dip it down. Exhale, crunch it up. Let's get started, you guys. Timer is on. Doing so good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So cinching through the right oblique this time. Pulling right rib to right hip. Focus on keeping the shoulders square towards the screen. Inhale. Exhale. We have quite a bit more time here. Why is this so much harder for me on this side? Man, I am dying today, you guys. Inhale. Exhale. This workout is owning me. It's my own fault. But I'm a sucker for punishment. I love it. 15 more seconds. We have the pulse. Breathe through it. Make sure you're connecting your breath with the movement. Keep it going. Last 5, 4. We pulse in 3, 2, 1. Tiny crunches at the top. Dig deep. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Final 2, 1. Rest. All right, y'all. Grab a sip of water. We made it to our final move. Finishing with our plank. We did a plank similar to this in one of our earlier workout routines. We might have even been on our forearms. Our legs went out, out, in. We're switching up the feet. We're going to move our feet out, in, out, in. This is the grand finale. Let's position ourselves into our high plank. If this is too much on your wrists, drop down to your elbows or even your knees. You can do the same movement that we did at the beginning of the workout with the palm out, taking out the push-up. Otherwise, we go to a high plank. Legs are hip-width distance apart. Focus on the breath work here. Spine is nice and long. You're not hunching. You're not dipping your chin. Lengthening through the spine. Hips are lifted. Tucking your tailbone. Breathe. Let's get started. 60 seconds. We go right toes out. Right toes in. Left toes out. Left toes in. So right leg comes out. In. Left leg goes out. And in. Good. So I'm taking an exhale as I step the foot out, finding a connection through my internal oblique, pushing out of my shoulder sockets. Try not to dump the weight into your shoulders, into your upper body. If you want to come down to your forearms halfway, do so. Taking tension out of your wrists. Make it feel good for you guys. Final burnout. Keep going. 15 seconds. I'm going to come back onto my palms. No hold. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job, you guys. I'm so proud of you. You should be so proud of yourself. Workout 7. My, oh my. That was no joke. I will see you on your mat for workout 8.